Honestly, cubing just isn't worth it anymore, is what I would have told myself if it wasn't for this. Big cubes. I know you may be thinking like, Darren, what? Well, let me explain. First, if you don't know who I am, my name is Darren. I've been a competitive Rubik's Cube solver for the past 7 years of my life, and throughout those 7 years, I've gotten some pretty amazing results. From 5-second official Rubik's Cube solves, to winning official competitions, to even some state records. But for the last couple of years, I've hit a wall. I've been eager to learn new algorithms and improve each and every day, and I've done that through all sorts of cubing events, from the 2x2 to the Mega Minx to even the Rubik's Cube blindfolded. But because I've been learning so much these past 7 years, I really didn't know what else I could do or what else I could learn. And in the past 2 years, I literally didn't improve in any event. Although practicing was fun and all, I kinda got sick of it after literally doing the same thing over and over again without any improvement. It was like filling the Pokédex and literally having nothing else to do in the game. That sounded a lot funnier in my head. Anyways, it seemed like there was nothing left for me to do in cubing. Right now I'm a college student, so I don't really have time to learn all of the big alg sets or anything like that. Or let me rephrase, should not have time to learn big alg sets. And I really started to distance myself from cubing last fall when college started. I did have some thoughts like, I'm an adult now. I should be really focusing on my career, applying to internships, stuff like that. And maybe this is where it ends with cubing. But what kept me from quitting altogether was this. So as I've mentioned, I'm in college, so I don't have access to my whole cubing collection back at home. But I did bring one puzzle of about every WCA event, just in case. One day, I was so bored in my dorm room, I just decided to look down at my cubing drawer just to find something to turn. I saw some 3x3s, I was sick of those. I think also maybe a clock. Absolutely not. And then a 7x7. Anyways, while I was closing that drawer, I thought to myself, why not? Let's just do some 7x7. So the thing with 7x7 and big cubes in general for me was that I hated them because I really sucked at them. I thought they just took way too much time and were just way too boring. So I really never solved big cubes at all. And I always made this joke to myself that 7x7 was my least favorite event, and I hoped it would be removed from the WCA so it would help my summer ranks a little bit. But just out of curiosity, I picked up the 7x7, and 6 minutes later, I know I'm so fast, I did the 7x7 solve. And then I did another and another, with each solve getting a tiny bit faster. And then right after, I did the exact same with my one and only 6x6 and then 5x5. And suddenly, I was hooked into cubing again. That one stupid budget 7x7 I decided to bring to college just in case. This guy, this little goofy guy I don't even know the name of, actually somehow sparked that amazing feeling I first felt when I started cubing, which was this feeling of improving and finally getting faster. It sounds so silly to say out loud, but this feeling is what motivated me not only in cubing, but in life back then. Big cubes were basically the only thing left in the WCA where I could actually improve, and when I finally decided to give them another try, I truly became addicted to cubing again. And I loved every second of finally improving for the first time in years. And maybe you could say I was a little too addicted, because I had a competition coming up with some big cubes, and I grinded non-stop to make sure I broke some of my longest standing PRs. And then competition day came, and I popped off. Or at least to my standards, I did. Ended up breaking my 6x6 and 7x7 PRs by a lot, and even got a 55-second 5x5 average. I know it's somehow been a theme in my videos lately to talk about me quitting or sucking at cubing, but this time it was completely different. The actual struggle I felt with big cubes and finally improving made me remember what 12-year-old me felt 7 years ago. And yes, I'm that old. So the next time you feel stuck at something, maybe not even cubing related, take a risk and try something new, even if it's really hard, because you'll enjoy the struggle a lot more than you think. As JFK once said, hard things are meant you meant to be broken well. The moon.